there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Bottom line, chasing women who don't want you is simping. Bottom line, look, I'm gonna tell you something now. Because I've talked about like women choosing the men and all of that, and I've talked several times about only dealing with women who want you. And you always get a little pushback here and there, right? I'm gonna tell you what, if you chasing a woman or trying to get a woman who simply does not want you, you're simping. Do you understand that? You know, I hadn't really used that word, but that's all that is. If you chasing a woman, she does not want you. She has not chosen you. Even when you cold approach, she has showed no interest. She shows zero interest in you. You are simping. Because what is really simping? Simping is really trying to get a woman who don't want you. You doing all this stuff for her. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's really something no man should really do. If that woman don't show some interest, even if you cold approach that woman, if she don't show an interest, no matter how y'all meet, no matter what the approach is, whether she's doing choosing signals or you cold approaching, whatever. If she ain't showing some interest in you, but you keep going, you simping. You are simping. If you trying to convince that woman to like you, that woman, like I said the other day, a woman, she already knows she like. She already knows she like. She probably been checking you out for a while. She already know. And if she ain't showing any interest or doing anything, you are simping. Because see, here's a practical something that happens if you trying to get with a woman who don't want you. She might recognize like you doing all this stuff to get her. She might use you. Let me say that again. She might use you. Because plenty of women will do that. They like, oh yeah, this guy, he paying all this money. Shoot, there's plenty of women who allow a guy to pay like whatever. She'll go to whatever then. Oh, he paying, oh, okay. She has no intent of giving him anything. No intention. She does not want to get with this guy. He is simping. He doing all this singing and she don't want to deal with him. And the worst thing is if she does deal with him, she's using him. As a man, you got to value yourself. You got to value yourself. You ain't going to change that woman's mind no matter what you do, no matter what you say. She either wants you or she don't. You know? And if you listen to like the sit down videos I've done this week, you would understand that. If a woman wants you, she's going to show some interest. If a woman wants you, she wants to be in your presence. If a woman wants you, she will shoot. If she want to have sex with you on a deep level, she wants to have your baby. Even if she got all this stuff, the possibility is there. That's always in the back of her mind, no matter what. That's always in the back of her mind. But if she ain't trying to get with you, if she ain't showing any interest in you, if she ain't showing that she wants to be with you, it's nothing that you can do. If you trying to get with that woman and she is like, you ain't gonna wear her down. Some dudes be like, oh, well, I'm gonna wear her down in something. Now, they might think they wearing her down, but she really got control over that. Because you paying a price. See, here's the thing. You paying a price that she decided. Now what you decide, you paying a price. And she might string you along. She was like, oh, okay, he buying me all this stuff, all these presents and all of that. You know, you know, you might be taking her out, getting her some food, she can save money. You know, shoot, buying her groceries or something, thinking you gonna win her over. Like I've seen this with so many guys and stuff. They trying to win the woman over. They doing all this stuff. It was like, that woman don't want you. And if you chasing that woman, you simping. You simping because she has total control. She can say whatever. She can say, well, I don't want to deal with this dude. She can say, well, you got to do this or that. And there's plenty of women, they will allow a man to buy them things, to do stuff for them and everything. You know, I remember this one guy. He liked my cousin. Like my cousin. So what he did instead, he came over to my grandmother's house and did some work in there, and she was for free. And grandma wasn't gonna say anything. She wasn't gonna say, well, no, she don't really like it. She was like, this dude doing all this stuff, really trying to impress my cousin. My cousin had zero interest in here. Zero interest. He was simping big time, but then grandmother had some work done around her house. You know, it was a nice like thing on the ceiling, like some swirly thing on the ceiling of the bathroom and everything. He doing that trying to impress my cousin. My cousin had zero interest in him, but grandma wasn't gonna say anything. And I'm just shaking my head, just like, oh yeah, that looked nice up there. It just kept walking. Hey, look, seriously, you're simping. You don't want to be a simp no matter what. You simping when you chasing a woman who don't want you. She don't want you. You can't convince her. And if you're one of these guys out here think you can convince a woman, you don't understand women. A woman either like you or she don't. I don't care what the situation is. Because if a woman like you, she's gonna make it easy for you. I've talked about that before. If a woman like you, she gonna show in her actions that she wants to be with you. If a woman like you, she ain't gonna make it hard for you. Like, you get some of these women who make it hard and everything. If that woman really like you, she might not make it super easy, but she ain't gonna make it hard either. She's going to be there for you as long as you just show some sense. Even when you approach that woman, a woman is interested in you. If she ain't gonna make it hard. Because most women want to be approached anyway. All they doing when you approach them, really, a lot of times, they just opening the door. They just want to see if you're going to walk through it. They want you to take charge. But you're not forcing her because she still has to open that door. I want y'all to think about that. But if you trying to bang on the door and you trying to force her, you doing all this stuff, and I've seen this happen with so many dudes. I'm like, dude, she don't want you. You are simping. And I'm gonna tell you what, the woman don't really respect that anyway. Because remember what I've said, you rather have a woman's respect than her love. If she don't want you, she just don't want you. Yeah, she was fine. She had whatever that you liked on a woman. Okay, fine, that's cool. But if she don't want you, she don't want you. Ain't nothing you can do. You just keep going. That's all you can do. And we've all been there. We've all been there. You just be like, oh, okay. Boom. The most you can do, like I would say the most you can do, is say hi on a consistent basis. And even then, she gotta show something. Even then, she gotta show you that she has some interest. Because if she just don't want you, period. And I've actually known some women, they'll tell a guy straight up. It's like, look, I ain't interested. Why do you keep coming? And you get some guys still want to try. No, if you still trying, she ain't have any interest. You are simping. Leave it alone. Walk away. Understand there's an abundance of women. I don't care how fine she is. There's an abundance of fine women if you really know how to look and pay attention. Too many guys so focused on that one woman, it was like, well, if she don't want you, what good is she going to do for you? She ain't going to do you any good at all. Anyway, yeah, bottom line though, if you chasing a woman who don't want you, you're simping. You don't want to be a simp out this joint, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.